Hello, live chatters and mad hatters. It is February 26th, 2023, 4 days after my 74th birthday. This is Douglas George Bloch, broadcasting live from Portland, Oregon for your weekly live video chat on YouTube, where we answer questions about mental health recovery and essentially create a virtual community where all of you guys can come and love and support each other. We've been doing this since June of 2017. We're completing our 6th year, and we have not missed a video chat yet. Kevin Wilson, Inspector Clouseau, nice to see you. We have regulars who come every week, who know each other, who come here to give and receive support because we need to heal in community, not isolation. And thank you all for being here. Glenn's Collide, nice to see you. Belated happy birthday. Yep, I had a great time. How was the knee surgery, Doug? Well, I'll get to that in a minute. We had this huge unexpected snowstorm on Portland on Wednesday, the 22nd, my birthday. What did I do on my birthday? I sat around inside, just hanging out, talking to people, and waiting for the go-ahead for my surgery on Thursday. Marius, nice to see you. Susan Jones, nice to see you. So what did I post yesterday? I posted Words That Heal, right, on Saturday, and I think what was my flashback Friday? Was it why people with depression suffer from low self-esteem? Well, that's easy because they look around, everybody else is doing things they can't do, right? And there's also about what depression does to the brain. It makes people think less of themselves, and it's really a really bad thing that happens to the brain when you're depressed. They say in the DSM-5, feelings of worthlessness or inappropriate guilt, a lot of self-hatred. Yes, from Canada, yep, happy belated birthday to me. Susan Jones, nice to see you. Gisela Allegrini, I love your name. I love Italian names. Mariano Semino, yeah. Nice to see you guys. I got to figure out how to make this. This has got a really weird thing, this touch thing here about brightness. Okay, how do we do this? There we are. Now you guys are much brighter. All right, so the big news is that people have been, by the way, before we start, we always have to mention our goals: to get 60 people here at any one point online, and to get $50 in donations, because that's what it costs each week to pay my videographer to post a new video, which I've been doing nonstop since 2012. So let's see how many people are here first. 19. Well, we just got started, didn't we? And I got started late. Sorry about that. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. No, I didn't really have to do anything on my birthday because I was snowed in. Feeling very rough today, Veggie Metal. Well, that's the way depression goes, ups and downs, yeah. So, Inspector Clouseau, Jason Clulo from the UK. Oh, David, thank you for the $10 star. That's great. But listen to this. Thank you. You can ask, I don't know, we haven't seen you before, but please ask any question you want. It's really wonderful that you started us off. We are now 20% of the way there to our $50 goal. Inspector Clouseau, a great joke. I was talking to a guy yesterday. He said he wanted a new job. I said, try search and rescue team. They're always looking for someone. Now that is really, really funny. Where'd you get that, Jason? I'm going to take a picture of that. All right. Todd Nobles, nice to see you also. Nice to see you guys. Yes, quality counts. No, that's a great joke. Oh, anyway, so as you know, I mentioned on my video on what are you paying attention to, and last week on the live chat, I announced that on February 23rd, the day after my birthday, on Thursday, I was going to get my long-awaited knee replacement surgery, because I've basically been really disabled for the past, 3 months, and partially disabled for the past 9 months. It's really been wearing on me. So we had this wonderful surgery scheduled. On Wednesday morning, I tuned into the weather forecast. Rod Hill, our wonderful weather forecaster, said, there's going to be some snow today. Not a whole lot. It's not really going to stick in the valley very much. We may have something at 500 feet elevation. You'll see some snow flurries this afternoon, but they won't stick. Sure enough, at 12 o'clock, the snow came down. It was very light. It hit the hit the ground, turned to water. However, about 1:30, something strange happened. The air got colder and the snow started sticking. And not only that, it started becoming more and more and more intense. And suddenly I felt I were in the middle of a snowstorm back east where I grew up in New York City. And it was coming down, it was sticking. Oh my God. Well, it turned out some east wind had blown in from the gorge and some unexpected moisture had come from the south. By the time we were done, it was 10.2 inches, the second most snowy day in the history of Portland on my birthday. So I called the surgery center. I called the anesthesiologist who called me also. And they said, just make sure you get down here. You need to get down here. You need to have a good ride. So I said, yeah, there's a really nice guy with a Subaru Forester, all-wheel drive. He's going to take me. Don't worry, I'll be there at 5:45. And then at 6 p.m. that evening, I get a call from the surgeon's office. They say the surgery is canceled. The surgery center decided they could not open on Thursday because they couldn't guarantee that people would show up due to the snow, and they're absolutely right. So it got canceled. And for the second time in 2 years, on the eve of a surgery, it was canceled. Thank you, Inspector Clouseau. I appreciate your £5 donation, and that was great joke. So, Douglas, your mental health knowledge is top-notch. Chronic insomnia for 3 years. In your opinion, do you feel like Lunesta and mirtazapine is safe for long term? They're both good medications. One's an antidepressant. The other is specifically for sleep. Definitely talk to your prescriber about that, which one, either of the two would work for you. We're 35% of the way there. So you can imagine how devastated it was. I said, no, you can't be telling me this. You can't be calling off the surgery at the last minute. I got a bed. I got everything arranged. I got my medications here. This is insane. So she said, well, we had a cancellation for March 16th in 3 weeks. Well, we can fit you in there, but you have to be there at 5:45 a.m. for a 7 o'clock surgery. I said, I really don't want to be there that early, but I guess I have to. So then what happens is, at about 9 o'clock this morning, I get a call from an unknown number. I decided to pick it up. It's the surgeon. It's Dr. Rubenstein. It's his cell phone. He says, guess what? They're rearranging everything, and we have a spot tomorrow, Monday, the 27th, at 9:30 a.m. if you want to take it. 9:30 a.m.? The other one was 7 a.m., 2.5 hours early, which I'm not even out of bed. 9:30 a.m. is perfect for me. Get there at 8. It's supposed to 5:45. And I just needed a ride. I called up one of my friends. And even though there's lots of snow on the ground still, nothing like Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So they said yes. So all you guys who wrote about you were holding me in the light, your prayers, your meditations, all throughout the last week, you can just push it forward till tomorrow morning. That's February 27th at 9:30 a.m., Portland, Oregon, Pacific time. I will be hopefully getting the surgery. And if you could wish me well, I think the second time will be the charm. At least I hope so. So, again, I'm going to write this down right here. My knee replacement surgery has been rescheduled to tomorrow, February 27th, at 9 a.m. Pacific Coast time in Portland, Oregon. Period. Hooray, period. Did it go in there? Did that even go in there? Okay, we'll have to do it again. Thank you, Sana. Appreciate your donation. Good news, period. My total knee replacement surgery has been rescheduled for tomorrow, February 27th, at 9:30 a.m. Portland, Oregon, Pacific Coast time. Period. Wish me well. Okay, this time it went through. Hey, Danny Friday, nice to you. So it turns out, how do you like the Words that Heal vid, Psycho Gemini? We have 39 people here. That's great. So it turns out that I had done a video after my last cancellation of surgery in 2021 called All Things Are Working Together for Good in Your Life. Very popular video, I believe it. It turned out because of the cancellation of the previous surgery and my hip surgery, a number of things happened in terms of getting PT, home PT, my PT I wanted, getting a car for Joan. All these good things happened because of the surgery. I said to my writing partner, Beth, I said, could it be true again? Could this surgery cancellation have a higher good? I can see no benefit from it. She said, well, you did this video called All Things Are Working Together for Good in Your Life. If it's true of one time, it's true of another. And sure enough, within 72 hours, I got a new surgery time with the time that I wanted, a time that I could actually be at the surgery and be fairly together. So again, divine order, we say in Unity, divine timing. There was a higher force involved. Thank you for your contribution of Veggie Metal, who I've spoken to a couple of times, one time actually, in person. Has anyone been restored from an absolute bottom? Zoloft taper is brutal right now. Well, it is hard to get off those antidepressants, but absolute bottom, you know what Major G. Krems used to say in Dobie Gillis? Those of you who are old enough to remember, maybe A and C. You rang. I've had 4 depressive episodes, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of which have had major suicidal ideation. I never thought I would get better, and each one of them I was restored. So I have a video that you should watch. My video is called You Shall Be Restored. You should look it up because it's true. No matter how bad things are. Yes, I think Denmark has kroners as a money unit. So no matter how bad it gets, right? No matter how bad anybody's feeling or has felt, there's a universal principle about emotions and feelings. What goes down must come up. So let's hear from the people here. Have any of you hit rock bottom? Have any of you been down so low you never thought you'd see the light of day, and yet you did get restored, you did recover, you were restored to your previous level of functioning, even though it seemed like it was not possible? Because it's happened to me, and I know it's happened to many of you, and this is why we should never, ever give up. I will be right there. Okay, I'm going to send a text to my friend who just called me. Hey Peter, I'm in the middle of my live chat. I'll call you at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Anne's going to bring me there. I wonder if you could pick me up at 1:30, but we'll talk when I get off the phone. When I get done with my live chat, I mean. You love my ringtone? It's Secure, my favorite song, Hips Don't Lie. All right. Happy birthday. Yes, Anne's birthday was on February 23rd, the date of my surgery. Depression hates a moving target, Todd Nobles. Yes, that is so true. What goes down must come up. That is so true. Yes, my last Words that Heal video is called Judge Not. We can't really judge another person because we don't know what they're going through and how they got there. All right, and thank you for the prayers for the rescheduled surgery. Again, February 27th at 9:30 a.m. So, let's hear some success stories. Thank you, David, for your $10 donation. Thank you, Inspector Cooley, your £5 donation. That's $15. And then your 35 kroner donation. Thank you very much, Sana Ismail. I know you've been having a hard time. You get feeling a little bit better. And Veggie Metal, $5. So if we add them all up, 10, 5, 20, we've about halfway there. We're about 50% there to our goal is 12:22 a.m. p.m. It is February 26, 2023 here in Portland, Oregon. You're listening to the weekly live video chat with Douglas George Bloch, aka Pastor Doug, here to answer your questions about mental health recovery and all things about depression, anxiety, etc. And for you guys to have a forum to support and help each other. Have a bite of a protein bar. Thanks. I know that's making a little bit of sound. I didn't have a chance to have breakfast because I was on the phone with my surgeon all morning rescheduling the surgery. Lagai, Lisa, thank you so much. We're about $38 now. And let's see what she has to say. Well, nothing, but she's a regular contributor. Thank you so much. And we have 44 people here, not too bad. Maybe we can get up to 60. Sadko Gemini says, recovery stories are important. We must focus on recovery and positive stories. Absolutely. That is the key. Absolutely the key. Did you hear about the guy that's got in trouble stealing iPhones? I heard he's going to FaceTime. Another good one. Anyway, just got a text message. Okay, so yeah, let me take a photo of that. All right, great joke. All right, Susan Jones, I couldn't agree more, Psycho Gemini. Yes, recovery stories are absolutely critical. And if you go on my website, I'm giving you this website, Overcoming If you go to that website, there's 4 or 5 stories about perseverance and recovery. All right, I got to go get something to show you, and I also have to get off this chair because after 20 minutes, if I don't stand up, my hip and knee are going to be a lot worse. So I will be right back. Oh, God. Oh, this pain. Oh. I'm going to, hopefully, with any luck, I'm going to get a new knee tomorrow. I got to grab something, you guys. Don't go anywhere, please. Keep talking amongst each other. I will be right back. Here's the website I was talking about, Overcoming Suicidal Pain. There is hope and there is help. I dedicated this website to anybody who's suffering and struggling and thinks that self-harm is the only way out. There is a way out. I've been dealing with this myself my whole life. This is a gift of love. Just type in Overcoming Suicidal Pain, you'll find this website. And there are 3 or 4 stories of recovery and resurrection on this site. All right. Yeah, Lazy Eye Ranch, nice to see you. Yeah, it was postponed, Lazy Eye Ranch, till tomorrow morning, February 27th at 9:30 a.m. I'll be right back. I have to run to the loo, as they say in Great Britain, but I will be back instantly. Just keep going on. Okay, I've returned. All right, so let's catch up with people. Lazy Eye Ranch, one of our great regulars from Palm Springs, California, living out off the grid. Hey, DT Bids X20, an adult, a young adult. My depression has been bad. 3-year episode. Looking to be a firefighter. I like exercise. I think a strong purpose would heal my depression. Absolutely, purpose is everything. Man can endure anyhow if he has a why. That's Friedrich Nietzsche. The weather here on the left coast has been nasty this week. I'm not going to be able to get out for a while. We've had blizzard conditions in Southern California. Wow, just like we had this freak 10-inch snowstorm in Portland. Well, there you have it for climate change. All right. Veggie Metal, to answer your question, yes, I've recovered. I have videos on my YouTube channel. I also go live on TikTok talking about my journey. Hey, Sunflower Girl, maybe you can tell me how I can go on TikTok. That would be great. 88 degrees in Texas. No blizzard there. Virginia Beach, 70 degrees weather. Yep. A walker might be better for you than just a cane. Well, guess what? And see, I've got a walker. And as soon as I get the surgery tomorrow morning, I'm going to be using the walker for at least 3 weeks. So I've got a walker already. And as a matter of fact, they insist that I bring it to surgery. Trite 76, haven't seen you before. Brain chemistry not so great this evening for me, but I had a bike ride this evening, so a beautiful evening sky. Tough night for me tonight. Yes, well, I'm glad you saw the evening sky because nature can really uplift you. Nice to see you here, by the way. Yes, sometimes having depression makes it hard to pursue purpose. You're right, but if you can find one, it will help the depression. Hey, Cappuccino, please. Nice to see you. Yes, the new surgery tomorrow morning, February 27th, 9:30 a.m. So, hey, Olivia Dana, I haven't seen you in a while. 39 people. We're still kind of stuck around 40. Let's see if we can hit the like button and get some more folks. Again, Words That Heal video is called Judge Not. Don't judge anybody because you never know what got them to where they are. And also the video before is called Flashback Friday, Why People who have depression suffer from low self-esteem. And the previous Saturday we had a really important video called What Are You Paying Attention To? Because that is what Viktor Frankl said. That is the last of the human freedoms, our ability to choose how we're going to view any situation, attitude in any situation. So it's not so much what happens to us, but how we interpret it. This is a trite truth. This has been around since Seneca of Rome. It's the basis of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's not what happens to us, it's how we respond to it that makes all the difference. All right. Yes, Cheryl Daniel, nice to see you. God, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Yes, surgery rescheduled for tomorrow. Thank you, Sunflower. Girl, I love your name. Logotherapy. Oh, you're Todd Nobles. You just know everything, don't you? Right, I don't know how to get on TikTok. I'm going to email me and I'll send you my phone number. We got to talk over the phone. I really want to get that audience, although mostly really young people. Cheryl Daniel, really nice to see you. Yes, the surgery has been postponed until tomorrow. My knee replacement surgery has been postponed. Period is happening tomorrow, February 27th, at 9:30 a.m. Period. Thanks for wishing me well, period. All right. Been a while since we've had a donation. Wow, it's been quite some time. The last donation I think we had was Lagai. Yes, so we are at basically $38. We just need $12 more. A $10 donation would be great, or even a $5 donation. Hey Doug, have you ever met Reverend Ike? Yes, I have. I met him in person in 1979. Yes, Success and Money. I have all his tapes. I really got into Reverend Ike in the 70s. I found him in a personal growth center in California, started listening to him, flew back to New York to see my parents, and went to his church in Harlem. Very interesting guy. So I go generally between the services from City College of New York at 2 p.m. and this stream right after, which is 3 o'clock East Coast time. I've been blessed with support and healing. Thank you, Ansi, for praying for me tomorrow. And did you turn 85 on February 23rd, 3 days ago? Because I turned 74 on the 22nd. You're 85. That's incredible. How can you be so well and so cool at 85? That's amazing. I feel really worn down. The last year has been hell, but what goes down must come up. You didn't create any misunderstanding, Cheryl Daniel. The last thing we put out there was I was having surgery on Thursday, so you didn't know. Danielle Ferrati, I'm suffering financial difficulties at the moment. I study at the university. The cost of living has been so high this winter in the United Kingdom. Oh, Community Church of New York. I mean, it's the Unitarian Universalist Church. Oh yeah, sure. I've been to those churches. They're really cool. Thank you, Inspector Glisseau. Thank you for donation. Thank you for your fantastic joke about they're always looking for someone, the search and rescue team. 86? Oh my God, that's even better. So you're 12 years older than I am. Wow. Anyway, Jason, thanks for being here, and thanks for that wonderful quote. I had a friend who was wanting to get a job. I said, try the search and rescue team. They're always looking for someone. A wonderful pun. It is 12:38 right now, 38 minutes after the hour. You are listening to the live video chat, live stream every Sunday from 12 until 1 Pacific Coast time. This is Douglas Bloch, your host, aka Pastor Doug, here taking questions from you and answering all questions about mental health recovery. We're not diagnosing, we're not treating, but we are sharing information. Let's see how many people have. 32, my God. We're shrinking, or as the wicked witch of the West said, I'm melting. Yeah. Hit that like button. Doesn't cost a thing. All right. Well, after Psycho Gemini, nobody seems to be putting anything up here. Maybe we lost connection. I'm not quite sure. No, we're still streaming. Not quite sure why we haven't gotten any new comments. What are some of my favorite quotes? Oh my God, I have a book called I Am With You Always. Check it out on Amazon.com. I have 400 of my favorite quotes. The one from, I like Sartre, enlightenment begins on the other side of despair. Hey, Fuzzy Vision. Dhruv Gautam, my God, I haven't seen you ever. Wow, I'm so still here thanks to you. Thank you very much. Scott Peck, Life is Difficult. I wish I could get my book, but there's so many. Most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Abraham Lincoln. The love you take is equal to the love you make. The Beatles. Right. Yes. Some regulars thought there wouldn't be live stream. Right. Because I told them, I said it was iffy. I didn't say no. I said, I'll see what I can do. If you like quotations, you might want to take a look at my book called I Am With You Always. A treasury of inspirational quotations, poems, and prayers. Period. It is on Amazon. So that sergeant quote you shared down in my journal, yeah, well, it's true. He suffers more than the necessary who suffers before it's necessary. Very good. Todd Lovelace, you're amazing. Yes, Seneca was the person who talked about, that is, Seneca was one cool person. I wonder what happened to him. I think he didn't meet a very nice end. Jane Gallagher, well, at 60, sadly, I'm beginning to believe trauma is a lifelong sentence, something which I just have to live with and manage as best possible. Full recovery, I'm not convinced. Well, guess what? You've got time. I'm teaching social anthropology in Delhi University in a much better position. I'm grateful for your support. No problem. I'm always here to help. Well, Jane, depression is an ongoing chronic relapsing condition. So there's no full recovery from depression either. You just have to manage it. So it's not that different from trauma. However, that being said, you can still have periods of joy, fulfillment. You can still accomplish things. So even though depression never completely goes away, we still can live fulfilling lives. And I think that's also true with trauma. Assuming you're getting some good help. There's something, is a very popular therapy for trauma called EMDR. You might want to talk to your therapist about it or your psychiatrist. It's been around for a while. And so that's one tool that people are using. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Wow. Seneca was one cool dude. Anyone from Edmonton, Alberta? I'm not quite sure, but what was her name? God, Lisa Lagai is from Alberta. Yeah, you will like, and guess what, Sunflower Girl? I Am With You Always has a lot of quotes in the Bible, and that will really, a huge amount of quotes in the New Testament. So that will really make you happy, since I know you are a follower of the Christian path. Hey Doug, do you know anything much about BPD causing CNS sensitization? Yeah, I know about CNS sensitization. I don't know if bipolar disorder causes it, but yes. So I'm not sure about the cause effect. No, I don't know about that, but I know what CNS is. Anyone here who's dealing with chronic pain? Yeah, you're right. I've been dealing with it for 9 months. I recently got diagnosed with a chronic illness and it made me relapse into a new depressive episode, feeling so hopeless. I'm sorry about that. Well, as I said, I have a chronic illness. It's called depression. And so we just have to, take it as we can. So just because you have something that's chronic, borderline personality disorder, okay, it's also bipolar disorder, but yeah. So, I don't know that much about BPD. Again, I would talk to a good therapist. Strom, Alberta, says little guy. Oh, isn't that a big metropolitan area with about 100,000 people? Strom, I want to go there sometime. No, that was a joke. I think there's only about 800 people there. Look, Lazy Eye Ranch, I'm sure wish I hadn't fallen hard on my shoulder. I still can't use my right arm and it hurts belly when I lie down. Oh my God. Isn't chronic pain the worst I've been dealing with for 9 months? Oh, my prayers go out to so many people in this world. There's so much suffering. Look at what happened in Turkey and Syria with the earthquake. God, I hope, I know if there is a God, he or she must have a lot of compassion. Anyway, I can't get an x-ray because I can't go to town and Medicaid probably won't cover it. I don't see why they wouldn't. Have I heard about TMS therapy for depression? Yes, I have a whole video on it. It's been around for a while. It's a FDA-approved therapy using magnetic stimulation. 250 people in Strom. What did I say? 800? Wow, I was exaggerating. Susan Jones says, I struggle with chronic illness and pain. Sana Ismail, it's not easy, but it can be managed. A good doctor makes all the difference. Thank you, Jennifer. I was just about waiting for another donation. That brings us to $43. We just need 7 more in the next 15 minutes. That would be a nice birthday present for me, and also a nice surgery present. So what do I think about the surgery tomorrow? Well, I was resigned to it, waiting till March 16th. And one of the reasons I was happy in some ways it was March 16th because it's not going to be so freaking cold like it is here. And all the snow on the ground, you can't walk. And also daylight saving time will be around. And so it's going to be good, get dark an hour and a half later. But when that surgery came up for tomorrow, I needed to take it, especially since it doesn't start till 9:30. And the one on March 16th started at 7. So I'm just going to have to make do with the cold weather and the lack of walking outside. I guess I can just walk around the house. And what I'm asking you for is not just the surgery. That will probably be straightforward, but it's the recovery. It is definitely the recovery that is going to be a big challenge. And as it is for everybody, especially the first 2 weeks of pain. So if you could all hold me managing that pain with a combination of physical therapy and medications, I'd really appreciate it. And I don't know if I'll be able to check in next week. I don't know. I can't promise it, but certainly in 2 weeks I should be able to be here. Son, I deal with chronic pain. I have fibromyalgia and a bad back. Yes, and it's God, as we get older, it is so tough. And Marius R. from the European Union, thank you for your €5 donation. I think that puts us at about $53, just over the top. Could always use a little bit more, but at least we met our goal. Chris Berry will be thinking of you tomorrow and keeping you in our prayers. Thank you very much. Again, where I will need the most prayer support is the first 2 weeks after the surgery, where the pain is the greatest. Here, this will be from February 28th to March 13th. Cappuccino Please has a comment. After 1.5 years of depression, the past weeks I've had days where I feel the dark clouds start to dissolve. I hope this year I will come out of this depression. Well, so do I, and what goes down must come up, so it's going to happen one way or the other. All right, so what people are saying is that even if you struggle from chronic illness, whether it's physical or mental, it can be managed and you can have some joy coming into your life. It is possible. No rain, no rainbows, Hawaiian proverb, yep. I like that. I'm going to take a picture of that also. If I can find my phone. All right. When my computer gets under 20%, I'm going to have to get up and grab the power cord and plug it in, just letting you know. Lazy Eye Ranch says, I'm looking forward to spring so I can plant a garden, but I won't be able to shovel until I heal. At least I live in a great place for gardening. In a few weeks, we have the best spring blooms. Chris Berry, this world is full of shadows, but the sunshine makes them all. Nice quote. Well, I'm looking outside, snow, ice on the ground. This has been a really crazy February in Portland, Oregon, man. I mean, we've had snow, but nothing this persistent. Can I post my email? Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can, well, first of all, do this. If you want to email me with a question or words of support, here it is, douglasbloch@gmail.com. Very simple, first and last name, all lowercase, @gmail.com. You can write me with questions, comments, or helpful encouragements. And then I will also type it in here. Block. There it is. So So please feel free to write. If you have any electronic email get well cards you can send me, some of them very cute. Psycho Gemini, this year so far has been all over the place, weather-wise, across the country. Absolutely. It's been really crazy, but that's, global warming. That's climate change. All right, it's 12:49. We have another 11 minutes till the end of the live chat. Again, to remind you guys, came in late. My knee replacement surgery was canceled on the 23rd of February, but then rescheduled for the 27th, which is tomorrow at 9:30. We are in the year 2023, so if you tune into this channel or this particular video in February 26th, 2024, you missed it. Hopefully I'll be running around, maybe not running around, but cycling again and finally walking without pain. God, this whole experience with this knee arthritis for 9 months, it has given me so much compassion for people who live with chronic physical pain. Oh my God, I thought, depression and anxiety were the worst, which they are, but another level of suffering. I'm telling you, in metaphysics, they call Earth the planet of sorrow, but it's also the planet of joy. So, but I'm telling you, it is not, old age is not for sissies, and neither is planet Earth. But it's a place where you can grow in love and wisdom. That's why we're here, is to grow. Yes, they're operating later in the morning, and that's the whole blessing, Lagai. I could not have made it there at 5:45 for a 7 a.m. surgery, but getting there at 7:45 for a 9:30 a.m. surgery, piece of cake. I actually would have had been there at 5:30, right? So, or 5:45, right? So, hour and 15 minute prep, right? So now we have an hour and a half prep, okay? 8 o'clock, 9:30 surgery, yeah. 2 hours and 30 minutes postponed. Lagai, you're absolutely right. Much easier for me to handle. Do I ever advise medical cannabis for mental health? Well, marijuana helps some people feel less anxious. It has other people feel more anxious. Marijuana helps put some people to sleep. Other people, it keeps them awake. So everybody is unique. And here, of course, in Portland, marijuana is legal both medically and recreationally. So perfectly legal here in Portland, Oregon to, buy some pot at a dispensary and use it for, your own purposes. So I can't advise cannabis, especially places where it's not legal. And I do know that, like any drug, it has different effects on different people. So if you do try that, you should definitely let someone know and hopefully be under somebody's supervision. And you're right, Lagai, later in the morning, that is the key. That's the blessing here. 36 people, my God. Well, I don't know why we're getting less folks, but we could do with one more donation. Yes, praying for your shoulder. I don't know. Lazy Eye Ranch, you live in a beautiful place, but not being able to get into town and civilization is definitely a downside. I'm not advising you, but I really, feel badly you're so isolated. Do I talk about AA, ADD? I don't. I know a lot of people suffer from it. I know that stimulants can be very helpful. Lazy Eye Ranch, this area is famous for a variety of wildflowers. After wet winter, some stay dormant years until a rainy year. Lots of flatland visitors will be here taking pics, annoying the old-timer mountain folk. Thanks, Carissa D. It's always great to see you here. All right, for those of you who haven't seen it, oh, by the way, here's my personal website, douglasbloch.com. If you go there, you can download for free this amazing diagram called Self-Care Activities to Change Your Mood, right here. The other side says boost your psychological immune system. So, these are 50 self-care activities that will change your brain chemistry and your consciousness. I've been using them since 1998 25 years from there for free for you if you just go to my personal website and click on the download link, and you'll get this chart for free. The guy, I'm glad you updated us on Unity. Worried for you. Well, hopefully tomorrow it will go as planned. But you know, one thing about life, expect the unexpected. Chris Ferry says, I've used CBD oil here in the UK and it's helped with both depression and pain relief. Certainly worth a try. Sarah Shanahan, beautiful name, Sarah. I feel so brokenhearted. Please send me some vibes, positive vibes. Absolutely. Let's all send some good energy to Sarah. I don't know if you're brokenhearted by a loss of a love or other things going on, but I know emotional pain, heartache, it's so tough. So let's send her love. Anamega, how was my surgery? Well, you hear at 12:55. I announced at the beginning that my surgery was canceled on February 23rd, but it was rescheduled till tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m., February 27th. So we will be having it. Chrissy D, the song keeps waking me up. The Power of Love, Celine Dion. Beautiful vibration to it for uplift and clearing. Also, the instrumental is so positive. Well, she did My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. What an amazing song that is. Ah, goodness, praying that it goes well. Well, thank you, Adamega. Just think of me wherever you are in the world. It's 9:25 Portland time, which is 8 hours from Greenwich. Okay, it's 12:55. We have 5 more minutes. Actually, 4 more minutes. It's 12:56. This is the Depression Recovery live chat every Sunday from 12 to 1 on YouTube, where we answer questions about mental health recovery. This is Douglas George Bloch. This is my YouTube channel, which I've had since 2012. 86,000 subscribers, about 700 videos. A lot of information here. If you're new, just go check it out. Put in keywords. We talk about everything. Depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, suicide prevention, diet, food, exercise, the whole 9 yards. Yes, let's send lots of love to Sarah Shanahan. Again, a beautiful name. I hope whatever you're feeling brokenhearted about, I hope you get some relief. So, just to repeat one more time for the latecomers, the surgery that you're all praying for me about on February 23rd was canceled due to snow, but has been rescheduled to February 27th, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Kevin Wilson says ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen, has been helping with anxiety. A lot of people swear by it. It's an herb, but of course it can always interact with antidepressants or psychiatric drugs. So if you want to take it, talk to your doctor. Thank you, Alvaro, for the good wishes. Yeah, Sarah Shanahan is a strong name for a strong soul. Absolutely. Peace out. Thank you, Lagai. I may or may not be here on the 5th of March. We'll see. But if not, I'll certainly be here on the 12th. Lazy Ranch says, I'm not one who minds the visitors taking pics. I love seeing happy people, appreciate nature. My friend will be camping here soon with his sweet grandkids. He's a retired minister and a kind person. Well, that's good. You're a social person. You need some company. I'm glad someone's coming out there. Well, any final donations? Someone, 10, 15 bucks, even $5 would be much appreciated. I'm glad you're all here today. I'm glad you all showed up. Yes, Sarah Hannah Shanahan, thank you guys so much. I need love anytime. Come back here anytime. You can get all the love you want. Natalia Kosian, hello, Douglas. Just joined. Your surgery has been postponed, yes, to Monday at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. And glad to hear from you. Anamega, I stopped taking fluoxetine, Prozac after being on them for a month. I had some adverse side effects. Yep. Insomnia, sensations in my chest and stomach. Fussy vision, $6.99. I love your YouTube photo. A young boy, beautiful. I don't know if you've been here before, but I really appreciate your donation. By the way, I'm rocking back and forth, not because it's really cold in my room, and I don't want to get up and turn on the heat until we're done. But I will be turning it up as soon as we're finished. Jack Henry from Alberta, wishing you all the best in your surgery, and will think of you. Thank you so much. Caro, dear Sarah, I'm sending you, Douglas, and all the folks lots of love and good wishes. As I learned from you, Doug, this too shall pass. Greetings from Austria. Wow. Always wanted to go there. I hear the Alps are amazing. Natalia Kassian sending all the positive vibes to you for tomorrow, all the way from Germany. Wow. You know what they say about the mind? It's non-local. That's what Larry Dussey says. Dussey in Space, Time, and Medicine and Healing Words. So if I'm here in the United States and I send something a thought to someone in Germany, it travels faster than the speed of light. Isn't that amazing? Wells, wow. Thoughts travel faster than the speed of light. Period. You can pray for anybody, no matter where you are in the world, and they will receive the positive energy instantly. All right, my final words of advice here. The mind is non-local. I think something here and you're in the other side of the world, you can pick it right up. All right, my battery is less than 10%. It says your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged into a power cord. It is 1:01 p.m. I guess that's a good time to sign off. Thank you so much for being here. And God bless you all. And think of me for the surgery tomorrow, Monday the 27th. I don't know how well I'll be to be here next Sunday. Just come in, come around noon, 12:05, see if I show up. If not, I'll be here next time. Remember, all of you who are down and out emotionally, thoughts, feelings are impermanent. What goes down must come up. The final 4 words of encouragement that everybody uses when they're not feeling well. This too shall pass. Thank you for being here. After I sign off, you'll have 10 minutes to talk amongst yourselves and also to make any donation you want. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Thank you all for being here.